Did you watch Raw?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Were you paid to watch Raw?
No. I watched Raw. I didn't watch the Rumble because I would have gotten beaten by my wife. But
Everyone put it over that I talked to or that I read.
yeah. I mean that people like the Rumble. What somebody what was the guy that came out he was
Santos came out. Oh no. Well,
no, no, it's Gunther, right? Gunther was the guy that was left with Cody.
Oh, the final, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that?
And Cody came out number
Walter, Gunther, Walter. I'm sorry, but somebody said on one of the comments, it said, "I'd like to see Nash sell one of his chops." Well, obviously you didn't listen to the show because I don't fucking sell chops, and I don't fucking let you fucking chop me. So you would have chopped my forearm. I'm sure that would have felt fucking good across. Like, yeah, like, no, I ain't doing that. I saw it was an NWA clip, and it was Masters was fighting Murdoch, and they do kind of this cool thing where they throw a punch and then follow it with a chop, throw a punch, follow it with a chop. That actually looked like, I watched that and I was just like, okay, I can live with that. I can live with that because you're selling the punch and the chop is just like getting another blow in. So that made sense to me. So Masters and Murdoch, kudos. I thought that was a nice little piece of work.
What am I looking at here?
Yeah, that was. If we could get to where they're chopping and punching, but see if you can we use that, Steve?
Probably not, right? I don't know. You
we
blur it? Can you blur it maybe?
No, you just if we could
After the fact?
If we could just get to the point where they're just doing that little exchange. Thank you, sir.
So the Rumble, yeah, I think people do kind of dig the Rumble as far as the gimmick matches go. And now, what about sending Cody out? What number did he go? He
30.
It was at 30. I couldn't remember if it was 20.
Which I think that, seeing as a babyface, fuck, man, you're coming back from an injury, and Walter's won. He's been out there the whole fucking time. He goes through all these guys, and then, it's, you know, because that gives that guy cut a promo saying, you know, you're the fucking golden boy. You know, you came out 30th. They're pushing you. And look at that. You had to go 15 minutes to win. You know, so they do set themselves up for that, you know, that situation.
Right. What about the main event for WrestleMania? We were talking a little bit before the show, and you know, it's 4 months.
Yeah.
Or well, three, like three in a week or whatever.
February.
It's months. You gotta carry.
No,
this for months now.
It's 2 months. It's 2 months. In March.
Is it the end of March? Okay.
End of March, first. I mean, end of March, first of April. I know that I'm going out there the last 2 days of March.
So,
see if Walter will chop me.
So Rhodes goes over Gunther, and so now he's gonna earn himself the championship match at, what are we up to, 39 now? WrestleMania 39. Holy fuck! That shit makes me feel old. This is like Super Bowl 92 or something. But so how do you do this over 2 months? This is always the thing about booking that fascinated me: the patience, keeping the heat right for the fans, but not giving away the farm.
One of the things that I thought was actually very brilliant was to put the Elimination Chamber in between, so the matches that they had on Monday night were to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. So they didn't just have a bunch of matches following it. They had, like, the matches were to get into the Elimination Chamber. The Elimination Chamber gets that last spot at WrestleMania. So it still gives Seth, it gives, I mean, you still get a prestigious, upper tier match out of that. Now, I'm not, I hate to fucking toot my horn. I really do. But I have had,
Someone's got to do it.
I've had a good career, and I don't know this for a fact, but I was in the first Elimination Chamber in Phoenix, and I'm quite sure I was the first person eliminated. So I'm going to go down in records as the first person ever eliminated in an Elimination Chamber match. So to me, when
This
you
is going to be on Jeopardy someday. This is amazing trivia.
when you look back at it, it's what is it? It's an Elimination Chamber. Well, it was the first one. I fucking thought you should get eliminated because it's an Elimination Chamber. I thought I won the thing. I find out, no, you got to stay in it. I'm like, well, why would you call it an Elimination Chamber if you got to stay in it? I got out of it.
You didn't have any documents either. So.
No.
Fernham Schnavitz III, I watched the Rumble. The most impressive guy I've seen for years is Bobby Lashley. How is he not the guy? Guy's a beast. Your thoughts?
He's just, I love Bobby. He's a sweetheart. He just always seems to be missing something. I don't know what it is. It's just
The promo?
maybe I just don't. I think he comes across to me like he is a nice guy. He's not a killer. Bobby Lashley's just not a killer. He's a nice fucking guy. And where Brock Lesnar, who's a nice guy, he just has that something in him that
Danger.
yeah, like Bobby Lashley would if you said please I've had enough, I think Bobby would stop. I think Brock would stop you 2 more times.
Right. All right, we're back. Kliq this, the Kevin Nash podcast. We promise you an audience with Kevin every week. Doesn't talk to many people. I had somebody ask me today, hey, would Kev be willing to go on this podcast? It's a movie podcast and talk about Magic Mike. I said he's probably not going to. He didn't even call Adam Carolla back when his agent offered him. He said, if you want to hear me speak, this is where you hear me speak. And
no, but Adam Carolla went. We don't have a lot in common anymore.
No, I know, but the high-profile gig is what I'm saying, and fans, you should feel lucky that Kevin chooses to talk to you.
Like I give 2 fucks.
David Parker, at any point after WWE purchased WCW, was bringing the Kliq together as an on-screen faction ever discussed. Seeing the Kliq turn on the rest of DX and NWO members and get the band back together and dominate would have just been too sweet. Anyone propose that?
No, I was too busy tearing my quad.
So no discussion of that.
I've always thought that was money.
Yeah, I think so.